Also, it's like really foggy out today. Like, if I turn this way, you can really see it. Crazy. Welcome back to another episode of What Did I Just Interact? Pulled around a big truck. This guy's like, I'm so happy to see you driving the truck. I'm like, what? He's like, you're able to pull around the truck. I'm like, yeah, that's my job. Oh, shrimp Alfredo. We made it. It's about 10 o'clock. We got a little shoot in. It was super rainy and windy, but we're finally unloading the car. Crazy.
Yeah, you remind me of the bandos.
I actually listen to them. I know a lot of people really like them.
Yeah. A lot of people like them. It's like God.
Hello, vlog. I'm looking for my snips right now. I'm gonna trim some of my loose ends. If I can find them. What you got there?
Guys, welcome to the stream. I got some awesome CDs.
Ooh.
This is the best unit in OnStars, by the way.
Oh no.
Peak.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. So we checked in for both the Idolfest and the Masquerade. We are currently cooking up some food before we go down. There was some talks of an after party. We're not entirely sure what the after party entails. I don't know if there's gonna be food or if it's just gonna be like hangout or what. I'm hoping there's gonna be food, but there's a thing afterwards. Anyways, we got last minute prints because I left everything at home, but that's okay. We're collecting, I can show off my badge ribbon collection so far because I'm already amassing a good amount. I'm really sad that I don't have any badge ribbons to trade this con, but we're on a little bit of a budget right now, so just take what I can get. I do have a bunch of stickers I can hand out, so hopefully if I run into some people with some badge ribbons, I can offer them stickers. But we checked in. Today has just been a whole bunch of like editorial stuff where it's like we checked in for the Idolfest, I did a photo shoot for other people. We checked in for the Masquerade, and now we're eating before the Idolfest. So, what is this? I should check the mirror. I got it out. Now I did. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna have some rice, make some nachos. So yeah. Breakfast sausage. can't tell if my eyes just look red or if I'm just like...
My eyes are kind of...
I mean, I did take off my lashes because they were bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
The undergarments. Fucking garments. Good morning. Excuse the bangs. We did our mask practice. Get a load of this guy. It's okay. We can probably fix it now. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got drinks. We got breakfast. We got drink.
This is so good, by the way. Go to Aura.
Aura farming, as the kids say. We got some photos, which is good that we got the photos out of the way before everything starts happening. Excuse me. I busted my entire butt seam hitting the William Dafoe pose. So thankfully I have like a cape and stuff to cover my butt. But it's out.
Ass out.
Ass
Saturday
out
morning.
on Saturday morning. It's not morning anymore,
Saturday
but
afternoon.
on a Saturday afternoon. But I have another shoot that I'm going to be doing, and then we're going to go into masquerade mode, and nothing else is going to happen until the masquerade. So it's been a great Saturday so far. We stumbled into the badge ribbon meetup, and by stumbled I mean we willingly went. We ended up with a lot, which is great because I only had stickers. Oh, there's my mom. What's up? It's really late. It's like 1 in the morning, like 1:30ish. Masquerade was finished. We had a fun time. We did our little nyambare. Hopefully I'll have a clip to put up here. Editor Audrey. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. The cosplay was really comfy for once, and I've never done anything A3 before, so it's very exciting to kind of go into some new spots. Afterwards, we had some food, and now, before, we were having a little bit of a yapping session, just hanging out with friends, so it was Clover and Joy, and we were just kind of, and Ev, can't forget my little Evie Boo. We were just kind of hanging out, talking about stuff, eating some snacks and all that. And so now I'm just kind of con wandering because I'm in pajama Nemo. I'm very comfy right now. Very comfy. And I'm just kind of hanging around. I don't think that's where karaoke is. Because the door goes outside to the parking garage. There's nothing around here. It's great lighting for the vlog, but there's nothing else here. Hair is a little crazy, but we're skedaddling. It is a little later in the day. It's about 5 o'clock. I did a photo shoot for some friends. I was too late to the Ensemble Stars meetup, but we saw friends. It was very nice to see them before we all skedaddled. Sunday of Zenkaikon is always like, oh, it's time to talk and ramble and just chat with people. So that's exactly what we did. Like after I did the shoot, we were were talking before the shoot, we were talking after the shoot, we were just rambling and chatting. Zenkaikon this year was an absolute blast. The masquerade is always run so wonderfully. And it's run by like some of the same people who run like Colossal Con, and those are two of our favorite conventions to like compete at. Bunny's nodding over here like yes. Have to concentrate on driving, but these are the two conventions with masquerades that we do really enjoy competing in, which is why we try to bring some of our really fun skits to it. And we already came up with so I came up with this idea a little bit ago, and I've been trying to figure out where I want to slot it in because I don't like plotting too far ahead for conventions, but we came up with an idea and I've been rotating it in my brain, and I think we're gonna do it next year at Zenkaikon, because I have the plot in my head, and I have a visual, I have a vision, I have an image, I know exactly how I want it to go, and they're beautiful cosplays. So I stole Clover for it, so now we have a complete trio for it. But everything went really well. We did have a little mishap with the Idolfest audio. It was really funny. They played our masquerade audio, which I think is so funny, and I was really nervous to go up and perform, which is really weird because normally I don't really get nervous until like I'm on like the side of the stage, like about to go on, and then it all hits me, but then I go on and perform. When I've been really nervous just kind of leading up to it, so I was like, okay, something's a little different this time around. And then when they played the wrong audio, it just kind of diminished everything. Like, it was so funny. It's just kind of like I was holding my breath, and then I was like, all right, we had a little funny. We got the audio fixed, so shout out to not only the crew running the show, but also the audio-visual guys. Like, I went back and thanked them for just being flexible and being able to squeeze me in and accommodate, like, the issues and stuff like that, because, you know, you need to shout out to those guys. They're running the show. Without them, there would be no show. And we got the audio all fixed. I went a little bit later, and we had the correct audio, and I felt so prepared. And I had a moment, like, I thought that said Butttown Road. It said Bulltown Road.
Alright, our next stop is
Butttown! Going back to it. But I had we're going through country bumpkin outside of Lancaster. But on the side of the stage, I got to watch Clover perform from the front and from the side, and then some of the other skits, and I just had this moment of like, I love this, I love performing, you know, I'm just so happy to be up here on stage and just watching everybody and supporting everybody. So that really just kind of like opened up and released the anxiety or whatever. So then I was so confident being able to go on stage, and I feel like I killed it. And I absolutely loved how I looked and how everything happened. Like, I was really nervous about the choreography because, like, Aoi Kanaria has such a weird choreography. Specifically, just, like, everything's fine, but then you hit the chorus, and it's just, like, it's all... and then Ketsui no Hikari was the one that I started with, and then I added Aoi Kanaria in, so it was a little... I was like, I focused on Aoi Kanaria, and then I was like, wait, Ketsui no Hikari exists too, I'm doing that one. So then I had to like flip-flop between the two, but it worked out. Masquerade went well. I don't really want to vlog in the green room that much because there's other people, you know, it's a very nerve-wracking thing to be back there waiting for your turn to go on.
I was bugging out.
Bunny was bugging out a little bit. Yeah. Phil helped me. Phil's in the back. Phil is our fish. Editor Audrey, put a picture of Phil right here.
Love Phil.
His name is Phil. Last name McCracken. He's a doctor.
He specializes in rhinoplasty.
In rhinoplasty, plastic surgery. He will make you look beautiful and breathe better, I guess. I don't know. But he was very much the star of the show. Everybody was getting a kick out of his name. And then he was just kind of, we were holding him, we were hanging out with him. He's very comfortable.
Yes.
I know everybody like pack bonded to Phil.
I know everyone wanted to hold him.
Everyone wanted to hold him.
It's so funny.
And like, but everybody's like, I want my own Phil. I'm like, am I just gonna, you know, I'm not
mass produce Phil.
I'm gonna mass produce Phils now. I mean, he didn't take too long to make, so I probably could. But it's like, it's so funny. Yes. Bunny did all the shopping this convention.
I did so much shopping that my card got put on hold.
Card got put on hold.
So funny.
But we made it out. They picked up some.
I got a lot of lesbians.
A lot of lesbians.
A lot of lesbians.
And then they like to pick up some stuff for me, which I love. So I got some Breath of the Wild, and then the Blue Exorcist stickers. I love those. I'm so excited about
They're very
those.
cute. I thought they were really cute.
They are so cute. But yes, going back to the masquerade. Very well organized. They always do a great job at like organizing the masquerade and having everything put together and keeping us informed. What the fuck is going on?
What?
It's like a car meet.
What?
So interesting. They're very good at keeping us informed and keeping us entertained. They had snacks. They had water for us. They're very good. You know, they're like, we get that it's a stressful thing. We're here to make it as not stressful as possible. And they're very good at that. And they're very good at making it a very smooth process. Whatchamacallit? We just got a few critiques on how masquerades are, like, overall, in general, not a specific Zenkaikon thing, but just, you know, the state of masquerades in the East Coast. I low-key want to make like a video essay just rambling about it, because I'm like, I have so many thoughts and so many things and so many critiques. As somebody who goes to all these different masquerades and tries to perform, and I also have so many friends who do all these different masquerades and stuff, so we have many feelings. But we had a lot of fun with our performance. We had our fish, we had our rocks. You know what that means? Fish. Whatchamacallit? So it went very well. We did have to adapt because we were under the impression that we were going to have a screen behind us, because they were like, hey guys, we have a screen this year. And then we got to the convention and they were like, surprise, we don't have the screen. We don't actually have the screen. So they were like, okay, you can either play your video on the sides or we can just not have the video. And we were like, well, we made a whole video, so we made a whole video. So we had it up on the sides. It had like some lyrics and stuff like that. And then I did have a thing where like if Bunny hunches down, and I had it so like they were angry or something. And so we had to like last second like tape a piece of cardboard together with like a little anger emoji, and I had to like hide behind Bunny with the.
We used Clover's straw that she gave us in the green room.
We used a McDonald's straw from Clover's soda and just taped it to this piece of cardboard. But it worked. Also, Clover brought us red paint, so huge shout out to Clover. Could not have done that without them. But yeah, also yesterday, I busted my pants. Do you know the William Dafoe? I went to go hit that, and as I bent over to go into it, the seam on my butt went. So I had to do the walk of shame, and I changed into a pair of shorts and brought my pants down to cosplay repair and was like, hey guys.
Oh, there was someone that waited for us like the whole time.
Yeah, there was somebody.
Picture.
They were like, oh my god, I never see A3. Can I get a picture of us? And I was like, they're like, I know that you guys are like going through repairs, so I'll let you guys do your repairs and then we'll get a picture. And they were very sweet, and they waited until I had my pants on and we fixed up the tails to get a nice picture. And it was very nice of them. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that we took a little bit. But we got the picture. They were very sweet. I don't know if we'll have to find their Instagram if we can or something. But they were very nice. Whatchamacallit? I feel like you got recognized in Konoe more than we got recognized in A3.
It was crazy. I got recognized in Konoe like 8 times, which is actually nuts.
Yeah. Oh my god. Bald Audrey back here. The Idol Fest was actually goated. loaded with fantastic people and loaded with some fantastic skits. There was such a great variety, and there was such a great variety of songs and medias, and everybody was fantastic, and it was just so awesome to see. It's like, I haven't seen an Idol Fest like that in ages. Like, I know it's like such a crazy comparison, but the best Idol Fest I have ever seen is like the whole Mat 2022 Idol Fest, which I watch all the time. Yeah. I love rewatching that one because it's such a fantastic blend of everything, and it's a beautiful stage. And I personally feel like this year's Zenkaikon would hold a candle to that one, because it's like, it's not the same stage, but it was such a beautiful blend, and it was only 2 hours. It was short, sweet. Everybody was great, and the variety, the quality, beautiful. The skits were also, there's a great variety of skits. It was kind of difficult for me to pay attention in the green room because, one, there was a lot going on, and two, there were so many skits, which is a critique that I have on the state of masquerades, that there's so many skits that it's kind of 39 skits is a huge amount of skits. Like, when we started performing and participating in masquerades, you maxed out at like 30. Like, 30 was a huge number, but now there's so many skits, and there's so many, and it's like, not enough awards. Like, there's not enough recognition for all these wonderful skits. But I'm gonna put a pin in that before I start rambling, because that can be another video to launch my YouTube career. But anyways, there were a few standout skits that were really just fantastic. And it was very, very much a joy to see. And there was the Love Live duo who did Ruby and Hanayo, or not Hanayo, that's the other girl. Hanamaru had some beautiful, fantastic craftsmanship on their outfits, and love seeing Love Live representation in 2024 or 2025. Oh my God, what year is it? I got to rep Shiriko. They had a cute skit. I didn't see the skit because they were on like right after us, but we were told some of the details about the skit, and it sounded like a fantastic skit. And I wish I could have grabbed their Instagrams. So I'm gonna have to dig through and be like, who are you? Because I want to follow them. I don't know, what else do I want to chat about? We got some good pictures. We were in the courtyard for some photos. We were doing the photo shoots today in the courtyard again for Toa and Ikuina from Slow Damage, and they were looking so good. They were doing some really goofy ones and stuff. It's so funny. I had them do like the little, like, with the butt out.
The baby girl pose.
The baby girl pose, and then they hit the William Dafoe, and then the Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That one's my favorite, I think.
It's so funny. Nomer was hitting the Family Guy death pose as Toa and stuff. And then we did get some serious ones, and they turned out fantastic. We had some beautiful lighting and stuff. Somebody set off a firecracker in the middle of it. Like, these two guys were messing around, and they like set off a firecracker and then just sprinted away. Like a singular firecracker too. Like, it wasn't like a it was like a and we were like, what the hell was that? So that was interesting, but we're not done yet though. We're on our way to Kura because we are hungry. We're about 40 minutes away from Kura. I'm so excited. I love Kura. I was so hungry.
Ice cream again.
Oh, absolutely. We're getting the taiyaki. We need to get the taiyaki. You need to get the taiyaki. You need it. I feel like that's been the thing the weekend. You need it. What have been the jokes this weekend? It's kind of been like the chicken jockey. Flint steel. The Minecraft phrases and stuff. The Minecraft has been the big one, and then we've been hitting a lot of like the Trump hand things. Because absolute cinema. Those were kind of the bits. I feel like we didn't have a lot of other bits.
No. Also, like, we always forget them because we don't write them down or anything.
Yeah, we never remember the bits because they just kind of happen.
Yeah.
So that it's just like
The Minecraft was a big one.
the Minecraft was a big one. That's why I'm like, we need to vlog what the bits are at the end of each convention, so that we can be able to go back and be like, what was the bit?
Yeah.
That was the bit. Oh my gosh, but yeah. My eyeliner, bro. I killed my eyeliner this morning. It came out so good. I did it in like 2 minutes. It turned out pretty good. And then I fucked up the placement of my eyelashes, but I don't think you can really tell. You can kind of tell it's like far over that way. It's Sunday. We're chilling. We're on our way home. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the rambling part so it's not super long. Please buy brown contacts.
You got it?
Your solo plate. Yes, look at that. Yes. Yes. Look at this. I have never seen such a clean udon bowl. Are you happy with yourself? This is voiceover Audrey from the future. If you liked this video, consider subscribing. I had a lot of fun doing a vlog like this, and I've been meaning to try to get into vlogging for ages. And every con, I like start vlogging, but then I like stop halfway through because we get busy. And it was a lot of fun actually vlogging all 3 days of Zenkaikon plus Thursday. So if you like this video, if you'd like to see more, please let me know down in the comments or like and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next convention. Bye bye!